Welcome back to another episode of Back Trail Boys. I have a special guest with us today. We have our boy Pedro on here for the first time.
Hi, guys.
Pedro's staying a little bit for the weekend, so he's hanging out with us and doing some videos for us today. So you'll be seeing him in a bunch of upcoming things. To my left, I have Eric.
Hi.
The usual, and then Corey on sound this week. Corey's back on sound doing his sound thing.
We have no Ed today.
We have no Ed. Edmund is not here today. Or whatever his alter ego name is, I forget.
Frank?
Frank? Yeah, Frank's not here.
Frank.
Yeah, he calls himself Frank. Ed calls
Ed.
himself Frank.
Right.
We have a short week this week. We have 6 trailers. I had to scrounge the internet for a couple. So we're going to start off with Creed 2, the sequel to Creed.
Okay.
It's with Michael B. Jordan, and his character is fighting Ivan Drogo's son, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, there's going to be some drama and angst, and I know someone who worked on this.
Spoiler
Nice.
for me because I still haven't seen the first Creed.
That's not even a spoiler.
Okay.
No, yeah. You have no worries.
No. Well, you'll find out.
Ready? Hey. You got knocked the fuck out.
He did get knocked the fuck out. I know in the first movie he actually got knocked out.
Really?
Yeah, he got punched in the face.
Really? Interesting.
You got this. You heard me?
This
Oh,
girl
hey,
from
Tessa
Thor.
Thompson.
Yeah, Tessa Thompson.
And Westworld.
Was she in the
Yes.
first one?
Yes.
In the ring, you got
Never seen
rules.
Creed.
Creed's really good.
Got nothing.
Who directs it?
Life hits you with all these shots.
Ryan Coogler did Creed,
Okay.
and then he did Black Panther. And then this is a new
You got
guy
people that need you
who's
now.
doing this, a relative new guy.
You
Okay.
got everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
Dirty Lessons.
choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
Guy,
Listen to me,
so
this
old.
guy is dangerous.
No. He's eating his tongue.
I was afraid I couldn't live up to these expectations. I want to rewrite history.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
Oh, it's the Ma from the Cosby Show.
Oh.
I forgot her name, but I know she's from that.
He looks very green in this movie.
So it's fluorescent lights.
It may not seem like it now, but this is more than just a fight.
Oh.
He just got knocked the fuck out. You got knocked the fuck out. Well, there we go.
What do y'all think?
I actually didn't really like that trailer that much. I think when I first saw it, it's warming up to me a little bit now. But when I first watched it, I just wasn't a fan of it. It just felt weird just jumping into the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack for me. It felt like a Black Panther trailer.
I didn't mind it. It to me it worked.
It's just weird. It was just a weird transition for me. It just kind of hits the brakes on the serious stuff, and then they just start doing the training montage shit. It just felt weird.
So you think they should have saved the training montage?
Well, no, it's just I think they could have cut it a little bit better with a little bit of different energy. It just felt weird to me. Just like the trailer for Creed when that came out, that trailer was just very poignant, and
On one thing?
it was poignant by hitting you really hard with what's going on with the movie.
Okay.
And just like what was going on in that trailer was just it's hard to explain without watching it, but it was just a really solid trailer, and they sold you well.
Okay.
And they sold the characters really well, but for this something felt weird to me. I mean, that might go to the testament to the two filmmakers they have going on, but to me, I didn't get the same vibe that I got when I saw the first Creed.
The first one?
And like when the first Creed trailer came out, I didn't know anything about the movie, honestly. I didn't care for it, but when the trailer came out, I was excited for it. And I like Creed a lot, and going in this trailer, I was like, okay. The energy's just not there for me.
I never saw the first Creed, so
Neither did I.
I would have to see it and then see where your point of view is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm the only one that can offer just like the I guess the franchise opinion on this, while you guys are more of like a fresh take on a sequel.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, maybe this one, they'll make it where you don't have to watch the first one. You can just jump into the second one.
I mean, there's probably going to be some things in here like you need to know. Like he's got a kid with his girl from the first movie. There's a couple shared things here, especially with Rocky in there. There's a couple things. And because technically this is a sequel to all the other Rockies too, which makes sense.
Okay.
So like Rocky was referring to when his father Adrian Creed or Adonis Creed, whatever his name
Apollo.
is. Apollo Creed, yeah, when he was killed, I think in Rocky 3 or 4. But yeah, Rocky 4. So it's right on the top right for us on
everything
here.
wrong with it.
Yeah, everything wrong with
We'll do another video
Rocky
of that.
4 when he was killed by Dolph Lundgren. So there's that whole thing going on. So then if you don't know what's going on with those movies, you might miss a couple things, but
I mean,
it's interesting.
If you get the general
yeah, exactly. If you get the gist
of it,
then you can pick it up. Like
Yeah.
I haven't seen most of the Rocky movies in a long time, but I understand what they're going for.
Yeah.
With this, but I like the poster. Like they have on there, the poster. They just have the 2 with him, and they got his belt with his name on it. I like that poster a lot. When Black Panther came out, there was a tweet about a girl who broke her retainer from biting down her mouth so hard when he took his shirt off in the movie. And then somebody tweeted saying, "Don't show that retainer girl this poster. She's going to break another one."
Oh, nice. I like that.
And then he actually followed her back on Twitter, and they were having like a nice, funny conversation on Twitter back and forth, being like, "I'm sorry I broke your retainer. I'll buy you a new one."
Oh, that's great. I like that.
He's a funny guy. He's into anime too. I love the man. He's actually showing up on a Rooster Teeth animated show next year.
Really?
Yeah, he's the lead, which is actually really funny. And then the guy who does Always Sunny, Rob McKinley, it's a total sidetrack, but he's doing a show for Rooster Teeth too. He's doing an animated horror comedy.
Ooh.
So here you go. There's your free plug.
There we go.
So
Product placement.
I'm excited for Creed 2, but there's definitely something different going on with the directors. That there was a more strong sense with the first one with Ryan Coogler in there. I felt like there was more just confidence in what was on screen compared to this.
Well, maybe they're trying to ride. Ryan Coogler's
they
success.
might. He might be a producer on this. I'm not sure.
Because this one seemed just 100%. I know it's a boxing movie, but the trailer just seemed like we're gonna give you a montage of boxing, then we're gonna show you him get punched the fuck out.
That's usually how boxing movies go.
Like, the story is like, we'll throw, like, Rocky right here, and then we'll throw his mother, and then his girlfriend, and then it's, like, gone, and then you see him trying to be showboating.
Mm-hmm. That's usually almost all boxing movies follow a similar structure like that. The hero does something good, then they fuck up, then they train, and then they try to redeem themselves in the end. That's usually how they go. It's a whole redeeming arc that goes on. But no, it should be interesting. We're changing gears. There's a lot of small movies that came out this week. This was a very quiet week compared to the one week where we had almost 20 trailers.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a week. There's this movie called Zoe. It's a science fiction movie. It's with Lea Seydoux from she's from the recent James Bond. Blue's the Warmest Color. She's also in Death Stranding, the video game.
Ooh, the French girl?
Yeah, the French girl.
What?
And Ewan McGregor's in this movie. It's science fiction. I hope they bump uglies.
Now, it is pronounced Zoe.
That's the way I'm pronouncing it. Is Zoe. It's Zoe.
That's also a way I spell Zoe. So.
Well, yeah, but there's I've never heard Zoe
without a Y.
Yeah, without a Y or seen
well,
like
we'll
that.
see. I have a feeling at the end of it.
I've never heard of that
say her
before in my
name.
life. So let's watch it and find out.
It's a sci-fi?
Yeah, it's science fiction.
Hey.
Things in our experience.
It's Obi-Wan.
Connection. The idea that you're safe, that it's going to last. Companions, they're not going to leave you. It's important to me.
So, I have to show you something.
It is though.
Eat my ass.
On a very real.
Hey, to be fair, Zoe Saldana.
True.
I have to see how she spells her name.
She spells it without the Y.
Does she?
Yeah.
Asked him if I could learn to dance.
Good idea.
I'll never break your heart. I'll never leave you. I am designed to love you and understand you in ways that
I
humans.
feel like I've seen him in something before. That little android dude.
Him?
Yeah.
He's Underworld.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the kid that died and that ended up taking the blood.
Spoilers.
Yes.
Who cares? They do bang. Yes.
Relationship for this pairing are, there is a fundamental incompatibility.
What is this called?
This isn't going to be easy to say. I'm so sorry, Zoe.
This is like a knockoff Black Mirror.
Yeah, I don't like this.
This is my life.
It looks good, but I wouldn't see it.
I'd like us to be a couple.
It looks like James Franco.
He does look like a knockoff James Franco.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in this too.
Oh, it's on Prime.
Ooh, it's going straight to-
Um,
I'm glad it's going to Prime.
Yeah. That was definitely a movie I wouldn't see in a movie theater.
Like the only way I would see that is if like I had a significant other and they were like, "Let's go see that," and I'd be like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, I wasn't crazy on it. I like kind of the rhythm of it, but it just doesn't look like my kind of movie.
It seems like a poor man's like Black Mirror episode, because there was something similar in the most recent season of Black Mirror where they
Spoiler.
Well, not really. The plot of that episode was it was about a app that shows you the compatibility with people, and you spend a certain amount of time with these people, and it's like a trial period. So it's in that just concept where they do a percentage of like how likely you guys are and going to stay together. That's about the most they share with that episode. So it's interesting.
I have a feeling
they said like, oh, the acclaimed director of this, and I just in my head I'm like,
I don't know.
who?
I don't know who
What
that
movie?
director was, but I have a feeling she is an android.
Maybe she is an
android. I have a feeling she is an android.
Plot twist. She's an android.
Exactly. But
and
she
her
doesn't
and James Frank Bro are gonna team up. Frank Bro are gonna team up and take over the world. What you looking at, Eric? You've been on your phone a lot this trailer.
Are you watching porn?
I was looking at names of Zoe because I was curious.
Oh, what'd you find?
There are people that say Zoe with just no Y.
Does she have the umlaut on her name, Zoe Saldana, or is it just Zoe?
No, it's just Zoe.
Interesting.
Really?
Cool. So
That
I have
is
seen
really
that.
good.
Yeah.
I think.
I told ya.
And I feel like the only movie theater that would ever show that movie is the IFC.
The
one that's
IFC.
all the way in the village.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. We're gonna watch an IFC movie right now.
Hey, yes. Damn right.
Yeah, I agree. That feels like an IFC like.
It does.
Like small movie, like the
yeah.
Draft House might
It felt
show
very South by Southwest for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, like it felt indie. I mean,
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, we're moving towards a movie called Blaze. I read about it earlier. Don't know what it's about. We're just gonna jump in balls deep and see what happens.
I'm gonna say
I don't even remember.
It's a pop movie.
A pop movie?
It's like the closest thing I could see about Blaze, or like some ice skating movie.
Okay, I'm just thinking it's gonna be dicks just mashing each other.
Oh, docking.
Yeah, lots of docking.
Lots of.
I hope so.
Let's see. Oh no.
Oh, this is the Ethan Hawke movie.
Really?
I think that's Ethan Hawke.
Really?
Yeah. Ethan Hawke is a busy man.
I like Ethan Hawke.
He cool.
I don't know who plays Foley is. It's actually it's Blaze Foley.
I think Ethan Hawke
really
is in
should
this.
know who
Prove me
Blaze
wrong.
is.
I think it was Mormon. Oh, thank God, Texas.
Nice.
Oh, that girl.
Who's that girl?
She was in Arrested Development. She's been in a lot of other things.
She's in that TBS show Search Party.
Yeah, she's in Search Party.
I see no Ethan Hawke yet.
I think that's a different trailer we're watching.
I think so.
Okay.
I want to be a legend.
How dare you lie to me?
This doesn't look that bad so far.
Oh, Ethan Hawke's
it's
directing it.
film.
Ah.
I know it's strange. Seems like since
God forbid you don't have a movie in Texas with like a yellow tinge on it.
Yeah, it looks very Clint Eastwood.
It's super stylized, which is fine.
I hear
Yeah.
about a man and woman.
Yeah.
I think about us.
Does he look like Post Malone?
I have something to share about Post Malone after this.
Inside Llewyn Davis, I can kind of get that vibe.
Yeah, I totally get that vibe. CZ Top. That's something I would say.
This looks very
Things
Walk Hard.
Yeah.
Like it looks very close to it.
I think my days of being your muse are over.
Well, I think they're just getting started.
I like this.
Looks cute.
It does.
Enough to put into some songs.
This looks like a good musician movie.
Written
And,
by Ethan Hawke
and a
Sybil Rosen. Cool.
very like good relationship movie. Again, the second one around.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I like that more than the first or the last one we watched.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is
I
way
like
better.
the stylization of it. It looks like a nice kind of nice homegrown small like heart movie.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of emotion in there.
I thought for a minute it looked like a Clint Eastwood movie. Like the whole color, like Gran Torino and everything, and I was like, this seems very, very close.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. I liked it.
Speaking of Post Malone, I read a short little blurb the other day that there was a meet and greet for him in Texas, and somebody hugged him and smelled him, and she threw up because
Really?
he smelled so bad.
Wow.
Like she was around him and she fucking projectile vomited from how bad he smelled.
That is
and
disgusting.
that made me laugh so hard because I don't think there's anything more to sum up Post Malone as he just smells vile. He just looks like someone that smells vile.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens also when you have dreads. You can't wash dreads or else they're going to fall apart.
I mean, you can soak it.
Yeah, you could soak it, but you can't do too much to it or it's going to fall
yeah,
apart.
it's
And
just
I'm
gonna
sure
come
he
out.
doesn't wash it.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
I mean,
he's
doubt
a
it.
musician, and a lot of musicians stink because they're on tour.
They're on tour.
for weeks and weeks.
They don't no proper hygiene.
Yeah, and they only take a shower maybe like twice
Twice a month.
2 weeks. And then that's the serious issue that no one thinks about. It's like, oh, I'm going to meet my famous
fans.
idol, but this dude might
smell like fecal matter.
Exactly.
Like
Because,
actual anus. Like an anus probably smells nicer than that.
Yeah.
I would rather sniff a pooper than sniff him.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about you?
I mean, I want to sniff my pooper right now.
Well, not your
okay,
pooper,
okay.
but
I mean,
a pooper.
If you're that flexible.
I'm thinking that because I had to poop this morning. So.
Well, there we go. We moved from Ethan Hawke to poo. Sorry, Ethan Hawke.
Back
You're
to
not poo.
Your
You look
movie
like
looks
you're doing
cute.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, it looks good.
I
like
would
it.
go to the Village and I'd go watch that movie.
Yes.
It looks nice.
I would too.
We are moving on to a movie called Welcome to Marwen. It's with Steve Carell and
Marwen.
Robert Zemeckis, is directing it.
Schmeckis?
Yeah,
I think so.
Zemeckis.
Yeah. I saw this posted earlier this week, but I haven't watched the trailer.
Ooh, it's a holiday season movie. They're
Oh,
gunning for
boy.
that Oscar gold.
It's fucking Christmas.
Yeah, let's jump
Walter
into this
Mitty?
bitch.
Welcome to Morrowind. This is Skyrim.
Hey, looking good.
Oh, nice.
Pentex.
What is all of this?
The world famous Marwen.
I like this.
So that's the guy.
Yeah, right up there.
The
Oh.
wolf.
Thugs jumped him. It's a miracle he survived.
I was a hell of a good artist, and now I can barely write my name. So my dolls have to tell the story.
At your service, mademoiselle.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I just moved in across the street.
I like
Love
this.
all the details. Who are they?
They are Nazis torturing Hoagie.
Why?
Holy shit.
Because he's different. The women of Marwen protect me.
You are safe.
A toast, just for you.
This is not what I expected.
Me neither. This is so left field.
Everyone has a place here in Marwen.
So are you gonna go to the sentencing?
You're a suffering human being. I want these guys to get more than just a slap on the wrist. It's important that you're there to look your assailant straight in the eye.
I'm not really sure how to do this.
When are you gonna man up?
Oh, that's some Foo Fighters in there.
What are you talking about? We're one and the same, pal. If I can be a hero, so can you.
Maybe the dolls should stay in the car.
I never go anywhere without my backup.
This looks pretty good.
It hurts like hell.
Gotta embrace that pain.
I like the music choice.
Yeah.
I got your back, Hoagie. Bottoms up, girls.
Will you hit this in? The 8500?
Thought I heard you yelling for more gumbo.
No, no gumbo.
I have my art, and I have my friends. I have hope. And I'll be okay.
Hell yeah. That's kind of violent.
Oh. I like that.
They are
That looks
I'd see
really
that.
they are
fucking
they are
good.
gunning hard for that Oscar gold,
No,
but
that
I
was great.
I liked that.
That
Yeah,
was
fun.
that was
was-
interesting.
That was pretty
That
neat.
that had a very Walter Mitty feel to it.
Yeah, it's that's certainly interesting. I'll give it that much.
yeah.
Robert Zemeckis is like, I want more of that gold.
Yeah.
Give
he's
me
gonna
more of
get
that
it.
gold.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah,
That
as
was-
long as
that
the
was
movie's
really
good, then he'll probably get nominated for something. But
Yeah.
art style probably
yeah, or like
or animation.
we probably like visual effects or something.
I just hope this isn't too heavily animated.
It's probably going to be a mixture of both until the end.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's probably going to come to terms with himself, unless the movie wants to fucking ruin you. But
I guess.
it's probably going
It's
to
like
end
an
with he comes,
Oscar-nominated Small Soldiers.
basically.
Yes. Yes. That was really good.
I remember seeing, I think I saw the poster for this, and I thought, oh, this is an animated movie with Steve Carell with Robert Zemeckis. Cool. Are they doing fucking Polar Express again? And then seeing this trailer, it's like, yeah, okay, I can fuck with that.
Yeah. No, I can dig.
Yeah.
I dig it.
The song choice was it was interesting.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
I'm
No,
a
I was
Foo
fine
Fighter
with it.
fan.
I haven't heard that song in a while. It made me feel weird.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So there we go. That was Welcome to Marwen. Steve Carell doing it again. We're going towards a Netflix teaser trailer. It's a long teaser trailer for a movie called To All the Boys I've Loved Before. It might be based off of a book.
Okay.
It's another fucking love story. There's a common theme today with a lot of these trailers that's unintentional.
Love.
Go find something and put something in it. So yeah, let's go watch it.
Let's see. They said orgy?
Margie.
Oh, I was about to. What the fuck?
Fainted.
Okay.
Oh.
My name is Largie.
Largie.
I was used to being invisible. No one was paying attention to what I was doing.
That's a good thing.
Who lets them in the library like that? I couldn't even do that in college.
You're in a very strict college then.
A Catholic college, man.
Lucas from Homecoming, John Ambrose from Model UN, and Josh, the boy next door.
I thought that was Rami Malek.
I can see.
It's knockoff Rami Malek.
Hey!
There's another theme today. Knockoff actors.
Nothing? Nobody else knows about them.
Oh.
This movie's got a surreal vibe to it. It's kind of neat.
She looks familiar.
Definitely not a movie I would watch.
I'm kind of curious by it. I kind of like what they have going on a little bit.
I like the art direction that they're going with, but
the color's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Laura Jean, it's my party.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Me?
Yeah. Look, I appreciate it, but it's never gonna happen.
I'm sorry, what?
I think it's really cool that you think I have hope specs in my eyes. It's just whoa.
Oh my god. The letters are out.
It was his sister.
Oh boy.
It's kind of cute.
It's cute. I don't know if I'm in a rush to see it, but I'll probably watch it.
It's on Netflix, so
even then,
you don't gotta rush.
No, when I say rush, I mean like, do I need to watch this now or watch it later?
The only way Netflix would make me rush is they offered me a plate of food and an HJ, and they were like, "Go watch our movie," and I'd be like, "Okay." I'd go watch it. That's the only way I'd rush.
No, this movie's definitely a boner killer.
It's a tween rom-com movie. I just kind of like their blend of like her mind and reality where they mix certain those things together. I like it when some movies do that. I like it when they do it well, but I like it when that happens. And I like the color palette. The color palette's kind of nice. It's like muted, but it's also colorful at the same time. It's like
I'm not always the biggest fan of that look, mostly because I see a lot of like YouTube short films that do that, and I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I like it when they do it right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
When it looks good.
Yeah.
When it looks good, which, I mean, who doesn't like it when somebody does something
like, it
good?
looked nice, but it also was kind of strong with that color.
I don't know. I mean, that seems to be the look with a lot of digital photography now anyway. It just seems to be a lot of look people want to pull off.
This seems stronger than those, though.
It does. I mean, this is more professional than YouTube short films.
No. I mean, in general, though. They seem even stronger than professionals.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I don't think they should make movies in general. Netflix. They make really good shows.
They do. Their movies are usually shit.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like the reason why they make really good shows is because they can actually take their time with shows.
You can still take your time with movies, but it just seems like they don't take their time with their movies.
The thing is that I feel like they couldn't, because with a show you can easily say, okay, we're going to give you this set schedule and this is your budget. I know they could do the same thing with a movie, but a movie has to try to jam-pack so much into it, and with a Netflix budget, I feel like they're better suited just for TV shows.
Yeah, well, that's why people become, in my opinion, they become more invested in TV shows, because it might take you 12 hours to get invested in a character. So then when you come back for a second season and they fuck up, you're more hurt because you just wasted 12 hours of your life.
Yes.
And now they're fucking it up. But in the movie, it's like if you get disappointed for 2 hours, all right, well, that's fine. I only wasted 2 hours, not 12.
Yeah,
on
true.
something. So it's.
True.
I mean, it's to each
it's
their own,
win,
but
lose.
that's just like what a lot of general consensus I've read just from varying pieces on that is that people. I mean, I'm more invested in TV shows than I am movies for the most part, especially now we're in the golden age of television with arguably too many good TV shows, where it's hard to get involved in everything. I mean, like I have a whole fucking list on my Netflix of shit to watch, and I just go home and I play a video game instead. I'm just so there's so many things out right now, and there's too many good things out right now where it's a lot of good things fall off to the side. It's unfortunate, but who knows? There we go.
That's true. I didn't like.
If the movie's good, cool, good for Netflix. If it's not, no, well.
It's not my type of movie, and they just ruined one of the crushes that that he's not interested in.
Well, they
her.
gotta,
so it's like
they gotta hook you in a little bit. There's got to be a little bit more angst in there. It's a teen drama.
Well, what they should have did with the trailer was they should have went with the guy, and she's looking, and he's like, "Oh, can I talk to you?" And then all they do is pan down to the letter, and then everybody's like, "Oh shit, he got the letter," and then just stop it instead of telling guy the whole line.
I mean that's just one.
I don't like you. It's
that's just one. There's four. There's three more of them left, and they had to tie it back to the beginning of the trailer when she wakes up passed out. People are stupid. They might not insinuate what happened.
True.
The general audience are usually a bunch of.
Plus, it can always flip around. He thinks that at first, and then
exactly.
It comes back.
Yeah, he
with
goes.
Vengeance.
Yeah, he might come back with a huge boner later, being like, "I was wrong, my bad."
Yeah, true.
We're jumping on with big old Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo. We're checking out a movie called Reprisal. I've seen the trailer for this earlier and it looks fucking dumb, but I can't wait.
What?
It's Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo murdering people, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
Bruce Willis sleepwalks through every fucking role he's in for like the past 15 years, so maybe this time he won't. My name's Bruce Willis. This is me being funny.
Is that hamburgers? They look like hamburger wrappers.
If you ever want to talk, I'll be here for you.
I'm serious.
I can't make a move until the feds clear me.
You reach out to you at all?
This is a robbery.
It's Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is the robber.
It has to be.
I just want to clear your name.
Yeah, of course. After each one of these things.
3 quick heists. He's following a pattern.
This is the guy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Fix this.
I don't think he's the guy.
God damn it! This is what this is gonna be.
Fucker.
Who is this?
I remember you from the bank.
We call the police, and your wife and daughter will suffer before they die.
Well, we know who did it.
Motherfucker.
You gotta get over there.
Thank God Bruce Willis is here.
Christina? Sophia?
Got the shot not on the table.
You want to talk to somebody? Talk to me.
Hey guys, Bruce Willis is here too.
It's Die Hard.
This is the poor man's Die Hard.
This is this Taken 4? The fuck? He took a break and now Bruce Willis is coming.
Yeah,
in.
Bruce Willis is here.
Yep.
Thank God.
Can you just give me a gun?
I just gave you 20.
What?
Alright. What was that? That was shitty comedy. How do you go from bank teller to highly trained mercenary?
That was garbage.
That was a quick transit. I love Frank.
Thank God
Grillo
Bruce Willis is here
for a lot of fucking things, but that just was hot garbage. Trash.
Bruce Willis just showed up and he was like, "I want my paycheck before the first shot rolls."
Oh my God!
And then we can start shooting.
I like the color. I like some of the visuals, but that's about it.
I thought the camera work honestly looked really cheap.
Yeah.
It just it wasn't even like stylized. It just looked lame. Fucking Lionsgate.
It was okay. I mean, Lionsgate hasn't put out good shit in a while.
No.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it looked generic action.
I am not. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not jazzed for that bullshit.
It looks like Taken, but now he has an assistant.
No, like you said, it looks like the poor man's Die Hard.
Exactly.
Like Die Hard 3, one of the worst Die Hards, or the fourth one, whatever it was.
Which one?
The one with Justin
Samuel L. Jackson.
No. I think that's Die Hard 4. Then the one with Justin something, and there's a fighter jet in Washington D.C. That
Justin
one.
Long.
Yeah, that one. Fuck that
J.
one.
Long.
Kevin
Yeah,
Smith's in that one too.
He's
That's what this felt like. It just felt like a cheaper version of that movie.
It did. And
fuck you, Bruce Willis.
I just don't like it. And Bruce Willis, you need to step up your game. If you're watching this, you better step up your fucking game.
He doesn't care. He just bought him like the 20th house.
I know,
He doesn't
but
give a fuck.
still, come
he's
on.
gonna buy. He's saving up to buy that island.
I hope he's
gonna
good
be there and be bored the whole time.
And he's supposed to be in Glass, and I hope he's good.
I hope he doesn't sleepwalk through that bullshit.
I hope not. I mean, he needs to step it up because.
Welcome to the Bruce Willis podcast, everyone.
I think it's the hair.
He's got no hair.
Exactly. He was really good when he had hair.
Did he have hair in Die Hard?
Yes, he did.
I gotta see
the first Die Hard, he had hair. You should put the trailer for it.
I'm not watching a trailer from the fucking 80s.
Yeah,
that's right. He had
some fucking hair. And like, damn right.
There we go.
He had hair.
Bad.
So when he had hair, he was really good. And now it's like he has no hair.
It's because he wasn't shit when this, like, at the time this movie came out. So he had to actually give a fuck.
He's dying off. He's like, who's John Travolta? was really good in the beginning, and then now he
died. And then he came back in the 90s, and then he died again.
And then he died.
And then he came back last year for a TV show, and then he died again.
And then he died. Exactly.
So, there you go. Thanks for joining the Bruce Willis podcast, everyone.
Right.
So
have fun.
Thank you, boys, for coming. Pedro, I'm glad you were here. You had some really good insight.
No problem.
So
no problem.
thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you for always being here, Corey. And everyone, remember, be good people.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Eat some assholes.
Okay.
What?
Done.
And
that was his last time appearing on the show.